Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Spiritual Psychics TV, everybody. Good evening. I hope you're well. My name's Sam Pirt, Psychic Medium, and I'm on this evening giving some readings with spirit and some tarot card readings as well. So nice to see you all this evening. I do apologise for the technical difficulties we've been having. For some reason, my internet signal tonight was very low for some reason, so I don't know why. But we're here, so better late than never. As I say, I hope all keeping well. Hope you've had a nice day. Do comment, everybody, so we can see that you're watching. I can say hi and everything. And also, don't forget to share and invite people to this. And yeah, enjoy the evening. I'm looking forward to it. So the tarot cards I'm going to be using this evening are these are called Cosmic Tarot. And I'm also doing some readings with spirit as well. So, but to be honest, I'm just just be in the flow this evening, and we'll just see what happens. Have a lovely evening. Hiya, Jennifer. Welcome. Hiya, Terry. And hiya, Bridget. Welcome. Do make a comment, and Richard can pop it up, and we can see. Hiya, Heidi. Welcome. Thank you for sharing it to Facebook. Thank you for that. Good evening, Heather, as well. Welcome. I know I said the dreaded F word. Hello, Lauren. Good evening, everybody. Hiya, Lisa. Good evening. Oh, well, everyone's very welcome, even those people that are here for the first time. You're very welcome. Hiya, Sherman. Hiya, Francesco. Hiya, Sue. Hiya, Sally. Good evening. Lovely to see everybody watching. I hope you've all had a lovely day, as I apologise for starting a little bit late. Good evening, Christine. Good evening, Barbara, as well. Welcome. Oh, thank you. You're making me cheeks go red. Good evening, Lacey. And hiya, Hazel. As I say, this evening, we're going to be giving, when I give my messages from Spirit, it just depends who comes in and who's that's for. Don't worry if you're having problems with sharing it, but do just spread the word if possible. Sherburn, so don't worry about that. Hi, Jeannie, welcome. So, as I say, Vanessa, welcome. Excellent, yeah. And yet, belated birthday wishes Sally as well. And it was Jackie Robinson's birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to both of you. Yeah, and Richard says happy birthday too. And hello, Lacey, you're working. Wow. I've just had a busy day at work, but we would have started earlier, but for some reason the internet decided to be a bit slow. But there we go. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Well, you're very welcome. So as I say, when I give spirit messages, I will just give whoever I get, and I don't know whoever I'm going to be get to, so everyone needs to be listening to see who can take it until we find who we're connected to. Good evening, Christine, as well. And once we find out we're connected to, as I say, I'll bring forward that spirit and evidence of who they are, and as well as that, the message, which is the main reason of the spirit coming through, you know. And I do this to bring healing and direction and just to help people, really. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, everybody, because then if you subscribe to Spiritual Psychics TV on YouTube, then you'll get a notification when they go live. So, and press the little bell button as well. And then you get a little notification. So a little tip there, everybody. Yeah, everyone wishing a happy birthday. That's lovely. It's a lovely community, Spiritual Psychics TV. It's a really lovely community. So welcome everyone new along this evening. And Aileen, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off with a message from Spirit to begin with, because I can feel Spirit around. Yeah, that's right. Click the little bell. That's good on. That's what to do. So when I give messages with Spirit, sometimes I draw. You might hear a pencil sound, and that's just I draw circles, and it's just allows me to work with the Spirit a little bit, and it's just how I work. So in case you're wondering what that sound is, that's what it is. Oh yeah, the pictures. Richard just said he likes the pictures behind me. These are all by Francesco, my husband. We have a little studio I read in and everything. So yeah, the Prince one is very good. Yeah, he's got those pictures. He's actually got an Etsy shop, but yeah, do check him out on Facebook. So yeah, he's a very trained. Obviously coming from Sicily, he trained over in Sicily, and yeah, been drawing all of his life really. So beautiful work it is. Yeah, I moved my position tonight because of the signal, so you get to see some different pictures behind me. Oh well, welcome, Tracy. You're very welcome. Well, it's lovely to see all the lovely support out there, everybody. And thank you for being patient tonight, and hanging on for us to get online. But we're going to make a start now. So I'd like everyone, as I say, yeah, maybe there's, I don't know. Sometimes technology just decides that it's going to be difficult. Okay, so I'm going to make a start then, because I can feel around. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to I can feel Spirit around me. So I want to start with a message from Spirit. So I need to say to begin with that I'm just bringing this Spirit forward. I need to say that I've definitely got a man here with me. I'm bringing this man forward, and I get a sense of this man. I'm seeing this man in a. It is like he is wearing actually one of those caps that comes down to a thin bit at the front, but it's looking like this is a creamy coloured cap that he's wearing. I'm also seeing this man. I got a sense of this man. There's like it feels like travel or something. Like he likes going abroad with this man that I have. I do feel this man also. I'm sensing this man is would have been happily married, because I'm sensing this man as a very. He's not a loud man. He's a gentleman. I'm seeing him. I do feel that as he would have got older, his back might well have started to his neck would have started to sort of heading towards the top of it a little bit, so he would have looked down a bit. But a really gentle man that I have with me now. If anyone can connect to any of this that I'm saying, do let us know if you might if you can connect to any of this. I'm seeing that this man as he's showing himself almost like I'm seeing this man as well. I think this man really enjoyed his retirement, because when I'm connecting to this man, there's a real sense of him enjoying retirement, a sense of him like enjoying being with his wife and mixing with all these different like retired couples. So I get a sense of this man being. I think he would have had like, I need to say like 3 to 4 like couples of friends that were all friends of his. The energy of him coming in, it could be it's feeling like an all right, okay. it's coming forward as a grandfather or uncle type figure that this person might be for the person that's we're trying to look for connection in chat. I do see him, his hair as a, it's definitely not light hair he's got. So it's a dark coloured hair that he's got. I don't see him being a fast moving man either. I'm seeing him moving quite slow, steadily, particularly towards the end of his life. I feel he would have maybe actually even lost mobility, this man. So if anyone can take this man that I have coming forward, let me see if I can get any names or anything connected to him. He definitely would have been happily married, this man, because I'm sensing a great sense of warmth about that relationship that he had with his wife. He really gave all of his life to his wife. That's okay. As I say, he's showing himself in this flat cap. It seems like it's like a creamy colour. And I feel it could have, there's been some sort of, maybe he's wearing like, when I'm connecting to him, I think he's wearing like a short sleeve buttoned shirt. I think he would have used Zimmer as he got later on in life, because there's a definite sense of him like maybe issues around his mobility later on in life. So I feel that he would have probably used a Zimmer frame, particularly where they get a sense of him leaning over. So that lady that asked about the Zimmer frame, could you take the information that I've got? Pam, thank you for that. Pam, can you take this man that I have coming through as like, it feels like an uncle or a grandfather figure? We're just trying to find who we're connected to with the spirit. Very lovely, a really, really warm man, this man we have with us right now. Beautiful energy, good listener, just a really nice man, actually. Right. I always prefer, if we can, to take all of it. So we can take a little of it. Now, the way he's showing me, I feel isn't as he passed. So I feel that, because often spirits show me like the heaven, so they show me in how they want to be. And so I do feel that this man he did live to a good age. And I feel as he got older, I do get a sense of his mobility slowing down, and just him generally all around slowing down. I even think mentally I'm getting a sense of him also beginning to slow down, beginning to just not be that person he was when he was younger, if that makes sense. So he's just started to think it's him. Okay, so he did draw me to that flat cap initially. So I think it might be with you. We've got the connection, unless anybody else can take any of it. But I feel at the moment, Pamela, we might well be with you here. I do feel that this man that I have with me, I do feel just a real gentleness to his heart. I'm getting a strong sense of him. I got a strong sense of him like looking after his wife, because I need to feel like I'm getting this strong sense of like caring from him. So I feel I wouldn't be surprised if he really took care of his wife when and just was a really beautiful husband in that sense. Really caring, warm heart. I'm just asking him to for a bit more information here. I thought it was my dad, age 69. So you think this might be your dad at 69? Is that right? Is that what she's saying? Okay, right, yeah. Symmetry. Oh, okay. I feel that we might be with Jennifer then, actually, because Pam did say she couldn't take it all. So I think we might well be with Jennifer. Sorry if I, sorry about that, Pam. It's just that I like to try and find the connection, and usually, it's the person can take the most of it is the often the connection who it's for. Okay, but please know that your dad's still around you and all that in spirit. So Jennifer, okay, I'm going to continue to work with Jennifer. Okay. So as I say, I get this sense of him really, really looking after his wife, like because that's what he's just giving me now, a great sense of him just taking care of her. And he'd say taking care of her every need. So I really do feel he like dedicated to her. And he didn't dedicate himself to her because there was no worry about losing her or anything like that. He just dedicated himself to her because I feel that this was his like these were his values, you know. And he valued when you marry someone that they really you give your life to them almost. I need to say, you know, and I do sense this huge like mega big heart and dedication from this man, you know. I'm also getting a sense as well about this man. There's some connection to at the moment. I know this may sound a bit vague, but I need to say there's some connection to something like metallic or like silvery because I'm just being given like something like shining or something that maybe well metallic in some way. So maybe it's a precious metal or this. And as I'm connecting to it, I'm just whether it's a small little oddment box or whether there's something. I'm asking him to give me more, but he's not really. He's just showing me the metallicness of it. There's something to do that's metallic. Um, I just need to leave that with you. I think you know what this is. But there's something from him that I feel actually you might have, and it is there's something metallic. I feel, um, and I think it kind of there's. I think there's an aspect of when we're thinking about this metallicness, about how his love shone like that metallic metal shines and twinkles, and and you know when you catch metal in light and it just twinkles and sparkles. I think he's showing me that as like his love for you and how that love is like shining on you. And there's a connection to this thing that you've been passed down from him. I feel um, something metallic, and that's the message he's giving. So he's giving lots of love to you. This love is shining down on you. His positivity, I need to say as well, is also shining down on you. Now, I don't speak to him a bit more in depth about different things as possible. So, Jennifer, what I feel like I call it my, okay, you have a silver necklace. Okay. And that's what it is. It wasn't giving me more than just the sparkling nature of this metallic thing. So, yeah, that makes sense. So, I also need to give you that because I call it my spiritual spying. And that's when I ask the spirit what you've been getting up to, Jennifer. And I'm just seeing you. I think you've been writing, it would be either today or yesterday, like something on a calendar or something about some kind of date for something. So there's something that you've been doing on, I feel like it's like it feels like it's like an organizer calendar that you have hung up. And I think you've been writing something in one of those days to remind you about something. And I just need to say that you've been doing that recently, and he saw you do this. And it's just coming from him to say that he is around you and he's keeping his eye on you and looking after you, you know. He's a very, very lovely, warm man that I have with me. He's very, as I said, just such a kind man to have brought forward. He's come forward tonight. So I'm just going to bring him more forward and try and get a message for you from him, okay? So he just said to me, I love you, my dear. He just said, I love you, my dear. You're all my heart. I love you, my dear. You're all my heart. He just said. Just getting this warmth coming from him as well. This like wave of beautiful energy that's really been sent to you. I do feel, I know you just said he was my heart, but I am really getting a sense of a real strong connection between you and him. And there was a lovely relationship there, I need to say. And lots of love flowed in terms of that, you know. Um, okay, so you could take the thing about the calendar, lovely, okay. As I say, I'm just getting this real strength of connection that's coming forward now as well. And I just need to say that you know that connection is still there. So I know he isn't physically here anymore, but in spirit he is around you still all the time with all of that love and everything. He is in heaven, but he's also around you at the same time. And just know that he has all of that love for you still. He can hear you when you talk to him. I do feel I get a sense when I'm speaking about that. I feel you would have also sensed him around you. And I just get the sense of you almost getting this warm feeling when you've been stood up now and then. You would have just felt like warm and just like, and I think you weren't being silly about anything. That was him around you, just almost giving you that warmth, you know, so you could feel it. I just need to say that as well. Um, just give you all the love from his heart for you. A really lovely man, beautiful, beautiful energy. And I just want to leave that with love and light for you. So you do take care, okay? Lovely man. I'm just going to have a little bit of a drink. Thank you. I've got, by the case, in case anyone's wondering, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to Richard, who's speaking in my ear. So, okay, so I think it's time for a bit of a card. I think we'll do. So this evening isn't just a mediumship demonstration. It's an evening with spirit. And spirit talk in many, many different ways and can communicate with us in many, many different ways. And one of the ways they can also speak is through tarot cards. And the tarot card reading is really done on many, many levels. So there's a lot of things going on in the reading, but they're wonderful for giving that bit of advice, a bit of direction, and just a bit of help to people. They do speak truth, and so what you need to know will come out. But also, as well as that, I believe that it can help in direction and maybe finding ways of finding things easier and getting around things, you know. Um, oh, that's absolutely okay. I didn't bring him. I didn't bring him forth. He came forward just straight away to come and speak tonight. So, um, do thank him for that. So yeah, love and light. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for that lovely feedback. Yeah, yeah. So the way we're going to do these tarot cards is should I pick a number, Richard, and you count down the messages, do you think? So what I'd like to do is, there will obviously be a lot of people here that would like a reading, but I'm a great believer in just letting spirit choose that person. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to give a number, a very random number, and through that, then Richard will pick out the person who is that number, and then that's how we're going to do it. I have no idea. I can literally, in case people wonder, I only can just see the comment at the time, and that's all I can see. So I have no idea of. I just use my mobile phone to do this, so I can't see very much this evening. But I don't need to see as long as I've got spirit with me. So anyway, so I'm going to give Richard a number, and then we'll pick someone for a card reading. So I say it's very random, but in actual fact, spirit will bring forward the people that need a reading this evening. And so, so yeah, here we go. I think we'll pick the number 7, I think. Okay, Eileen, so if you could let us know that you're just watching. And yes, it's time. Okay, excellent. So Eileen, I'll get you your card then. So this is the Cosmic Tarot cards. I'll just get it now. Just write your name down. Okay, so Eileen, I'm just getting you your card. So Eileen. One more shuffle. There we go then. So Eileen, your card is the King of Swords. So Eileen, what I can see from this card, when I'm looking at this card, I actually get a sense from this card that right now, actually, you're feeling there's just a sense of you feeling a bit disturbed at the moment, a bit unrested. And the reason why I say that is that you can see all of his shirt patterns it looks like his shirt's like a storm almost. And I feel that that's a little bit how you're feeling. You definitely feel like you've been blown different ways, and you're going backwards and forwards. And there's just a sense of unrest. I'm getting a sense from you, and a sense of, I think that when I'm getting a sense of this unrest, I'm getting a sense of just that worry, maybe a little bit of maybe anxiety through that a little bit. But I just get a sense of being very ruffled up and not right. But I do need to say that the interesting thing about this card, though, is that I do feel that this man, at his heart, is very strong. This man. So you can see how like calm his face is from that card. And I just get a great sense of like inner strength actually. So I think the reason why this card has come out is because I feel that this is like almost like it's almost telling you that actually you're stronger than you think, because I don't feel you think you're as strong as you are. But this is a King of Swords. I mean, a king is a very powerful person, you know. And I feel that your spirituality is perhaps more powerful than you actually imagine it is, if that makes sense. So you are a spiritual person, but I feel that I think you can start to open up the concept and the idea that you're actually even more, like far more stronger spiritually than you even realize actually. And I think what this card is about, that I feel that that also as well with this card, there is hurt close by you, because the sword there is right near his shoulder. So the sword does represent hurt. So I feel there has been some hurt close by you. And I feel that's actually quite recent, because it's quite forward in the card. So, but I think that with this hurt, what we need to do is you need to use your spirituality to help you deal with that. And so you can become like a bit like a rock for people, that can help people, and just literally remaining. And And almost by looking that hurt in the face, you can almost see it for what it is almost. The fact that if it's somebody around you, the fact that actually if it's someone hurting you, then they're not in a good place. And that person needs compassion and love. And then also, as well as that, to almost, it's very profound, but it's understanding that everything in it is existing on this realm of conscious, on this level of consciousness, and but just really focus on your spirituality and the strength you have with that, and let that be the encouragement to go and just keep giving love to these people that might be actually have hurt you close by, okay? Because they need it, because they're not in a good place. I feel you're a wise person, so I think you will actually be able to take my words on board. And I also feel that you're also wise enough to not just like take on board what I've said, but like take it to the next step as well. So you kind of actually can see what I'm talking about and go, you know what? I now want to look into this and then I want to do that, you know. So you've got that wisdom, trust in that wisdom, it's there and it's said in that the hawk there, you know. Also, as well as that, there's one more thing about the hawk I need to say, and that is use your ability to see the big picture in things as well. I think seeing the big picture and things will help you with worse situations too. I need to just pass you that on. But you're an absolutely lovely person. You're a strong person. You have a lovely heart, and just to keep learning and developing your spirituality. And right now, in these times, are exactly when we need our spirituality, to help us lift us and remain strong, and help lift other people that aren't so strong, you know, and just need to talk, you know. So I'm going to leave that with love and light, and I hope that helps you. So excellent. Thank you for all your comments, Eileen. Good. I believe that helped you. Oh, wow. Of course, it was a birthday. What about that? You see, spirit work. You can always trust in spirit. You know, if I'd have tried to pick someone whose birthday it was today, I would have completely failed if I tried. Okay, then. So, well, I love the birthday present. Excellent. So I'm going to pick another number now. And we're going to do another message, I think, on the cards, and then we'll see whether we go back to spirit. I'm just going to go with the flow. But I do feel I want to give another message on the cards. So we'll have, let's see. The comments, everybody. Thank you. So we're going to have number 15 for this next message. Julie, it's you. Excellent. So Julie, I'm going to give you a card now. So just going to get your card for you. Here we go then. Okay. So Julie, your card. Oh, I don't believe it. That's amazing. It's the King of Swords. I just shuffled it for that whole time, you know. That's amazing, yeah. So Julie, let's see what this card says about you then. Okay, Julie. So as I'm looking into this card, for you, what I'm drawn towards the back of the card first, interestingly, on this time for you. And I'm drawn to this hill with this up and down. So I feel for you, Julie, there's definitely something still in your past, that you've definitely gone through things in the past that have been challenging, and you've got over them. But I feel there's a sense of, actually, you still think about those times now and then, actually. And I get a sense of you still reflecting back on those difficult times. And I just need to give you that I feel that you do reflect on those challenging times that you had in the past. Swords are related to hurt, so I do feel that some of those things in the past might have been quite hurtful and gone quite deep. But also, as well as that, when I'm looking at this card, I'm also drawn to the sense, I'm drawn to his beard this time, interestingly. So there's a sense of, when I'm seeing this beard, I'm seeing the shape, which is very balanced, actually. And I feel that as a person, because you've come through these difficulties, actually, you've ended up coming out of it. Actually, you've learned from it and you've grown from it. And I think part of the reason why you've grown from it, interestingly, is because you still do learn from those situations right now to this day. Because I get a sense of you still reflecting on those things that you went through in the past, but still learning from it right up until now, you know. And what this has created for you is this sense of like balance almost. There's a sense of balance that's come from it. So in the sense of, almost because you had such a difficult time in the past, now is your time to shine. And that's almost rebalancing it. And now you've like, you are like coming out of that really light and really, really just developed and rounded. I also get that sense of balance. I'm also drawn to his eyes as well. So I get a sense of you having this ability to look in quite detailed at certain things, because I'm just drawn to his eyes. So I think you can. There's a sense of you looking at things and seeing others struggling, and I think that almost is your call to arms. I think that's what this is. The fact that you now are seeing people struggling like you were struggling, and you now want to help them. So I just need to give you that, because I'm drawn to that about the eyes. Okay, I just get a sense of you seeing things that you want to help people with and help with your experience. Also, as well, when I'm looking at this card, I'm getting a sense of actual calmness from you. So I feel that I won't be surprised if you liked meditation. I won't be surprised if I'm just getting this sense of like calmness and right, just bring things down a level, you know. I think that's the sort of person you are. It's like, no need for drama, no need for ridiculous stuff going on. Let's just bring it down a level and just be natural and just, you know, enjoy things, you know. Just really, this is really just like a confirmation card to say that you're on the right path. You're doing, you know, keep going along the road you're walking, and yeah, do look out for people that need that help, but just help them. You don't need to give them your life story to help. You just need to give them like love and compassion and just a listening ear often. That is all people often need. And just, as I say, bring things down a level and just really be you, you know. I hope that helps you, and I'm going to leave that with love and light. You take care. So thank you for all your lovely comments. Thank you for that. Oh, there we go. You do meditation already. Yeah, I thought I picked that up about you. Yeah. Meditation is really powerful. Did it for 7 years. I went to the Buddhism, and it's incredibly beneficial on so many levels, you know. Yeah, we are seeing the comments. Yeah. Yeah, there's no worries about that, everybody. We are seeing the comments. So don't worry about that. So I'm just going to, I am aware of spirit around. I can feel spirit. So I'm just going to see if I can bring them forward a little bit more. Okay, just come forward. Come forward. So I was asking this spirit to come forward. Hi, Ricky and Tyler. Welcome. Good evening. Thank you for watching. Yeah, if you want to catch Tyler, do watch them on Tuesday night. So do catch them. It's a great show. Okay, so I'm just bringing this spirit forward. Okay, so as I'm bringing this spirit forward, thank you. All right. Okay. What I want to do, I'll come to that question after I've given this message from the spirit, if that's okay. Because as I've got, yeah, do save that one and I'll answer that one after this because I don't want to lose this connection. I feel what I've actually got with me. This person that I've got with me is he's showing us like a teenager. This person that I've got with me at the moment, and he's showing around. It's like 12 to 14 sort of age is showing. That is not giving me a direct age, but he's looking at like. It feels like he's quite tall for his age, so it might be younger than actually what he appears, but I get a sense of him being a bit quite tall for his age. I think he might be maybe younger than 12 actually, but I'm trying to. I get a sense of this boy that I have with me having a really smiley face, having his smile is really significant with this boy that I have. And I'm just wondering whether if anyone can. I'm seeing him as well when I'm connecting to this boy. I'm seeing him having, I need to say, lighter colour hair. I don't think it was blonde, but I feel it would have been like a browny blonde, so a lightish hair. I'm seeing him also as, I feel it would have been quite active actually. He definitely feels quite active, like he would have enjoyed being outdoors. He would have like, enjoyed like running. I'm feeling. It may be that spirit is showing me someone that actually died older. So and he really flourished when he was younger, this person. And maybe, but I'm definitely getting a sense of this person showing me like when they were a time in their life when they were really, really happy. So I don't know if anyone could take anything so far. I do feel he's showing me a sense of he liked this. The person that's passed here is he liked his days when he was younger, and when he got older, I think there's a sense of losing his way a bit. Like he didn't like that times as much. Let me just see if I can get any names connected to this. I have the name Adrian come forward, either connected to this spirit, so it might not be the name of this spirit. Adrian, everyone, that's a name connected. It could be, as I say, it could be his name, or it could be a connection around him, or connection to the person who's the readings for. It's okay. This may be someone that isn't like has a direct connection to the person in this chat. It might be like a friend of one of theirs almost. So it might be someone in the chat who has a friend whose son would have died. I do feel later on in the life. I don't feel he died at 12. I don't feel he died at that age. I feel he died older than that. I need to say like 30s even or something. So, and as I say, I don't. It might not be directly linked to the chat. It might be someone who has a friend in chat who had this son. There's a sense from I'm just going to keep connecting to him until we see whether we can connection. If spirit comes through, they do use that. If you could move the comments to the left-hand side of my screen. Oh, that's better, yeah. Oh, that's great, that's it. Brilliant. Yep. If spirit comes through younger, do they still do that even if we wouldn't have known them at this age? I don't think this will be a question. What is it? Spirit come through, usually they don't always come through at a time of, what happens is when they come through at a different age than what they pass, often that's linked to, I call it like the heaven, because that's the time in their life that they really enjoyed or they want to be remembered for. And so the thing is that when spirit pass, they don't take any of the physical sufferings with them or the mental sufferings either. All of that is lifted, so they can really have they can pick whatever, however they wish to come back, basically. So obviously this spirit that I have with me now really enjoyed their teenage years, because that's what he's showing me, and he's showing me that he really enjoyed that time because he could be free, he could run around. So, oh, excellent. I think we might have found our connection. Okay, Vivian, I do feel I'm with you, because I did have a bit of problems trying to age him exactly. So that would probably be about right for the spirit that I have. And as I said, the Adrian might not be the spirit, so that's fine. It's just a connection to either the person having the to you, basically. So that's right. So I'm going to be with you, Vivian. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so as I said, that because they come in at anything they wish to come in as, that becomes like as they show themselves to me. So and in terms of knowing that they were older than that or anything, then it just goes on feeling, you know. So you ask the spirit. So I'm going to bring this boy forward more for you, okay, Vivian? Now I know I'm working with you. So I do, first of all, as this coming closer, I just get this really like beaming face from this boy, like really lovely beaming face. I do feel that this is like a memory that you would have, or about this boy, just this lovely beaming face. I do get a sense with this boy as well of him like having some holidays away. So now I don't know what the relation this boy is to you, but I do feel that I'm just seeing him. I am seeing him like on a beach and like really like enjoying that experience of being on the sand and being in a bit of the wind and just enjoying. I'm just seeing him on a beach. I need to give you that. And I feel that every time we would have been on a beach, it would have felt like a holiday, even if it might not have been a holiday. So maybe there were some visits to beaches as well beyond just holidays. But I get just a great sense in him. Whenever he was on a beach, he felt like he was on holiday. It didn't matter what time of year it was. Yeah, big smile on this boy. A wonderful energy. Oh, he lived near the beach. Okay, thank you for that. Because there was just that. But he really loved the beach as well as just living near it. I do feel he loved it because I'm getting that awareness, what feeling for about it. All right, okay. All right, okay, yeah. Okay, well, we'll stay with you both at the moment, and then we'll try and get off back. So, Jeannie, thank you for that. So we'll stick with Vivian and Jeannie, and I'm just going to try and I'll bring more information through, and we'll eventually, hopefully, we'll know exactly where we are. Okay. Okay. So both of you actually live by the beach. Interesting. So, okay. So I'll give you what I'm getting. So, because I was saying he was too adventurous, so you can take that about there. Yeah. What it is I'm seeing. I don't know where you all come from, but what I'm seeing is I feel maybe the house. I'm seeing three windows up high in this particular house, and it feels it might even not be a house. It might be a big garage, or this is like a house. But I'm seeing three windows up top uh, that seem smaller than down below for some reason. Um, and I'm just seeing these high windows, like three of them. So whether or not anyone could take this was part of your house that I'm describing, I feel there would have been like a muddy dark blue color as well, possibly to the walls. Um, that's what it's feeling like, and it doesn't feel like it's in England. I'll be honest, it doesn't feel like that, but I might be wrong about that. But I just need to say that I'm seeing these three high windows, but it's not giving me a lot below it. So you can take that. So excellent. So I just need to give you that. This might allow us to find out exactly where we are. I don't know whether one of his room might. Okay, okay, Cape Cod. I wonder whether his room was actually one of those windows too. But I just need to give you that this building that he's showing me. His room is blue. Okay, yeah. So it was just giving me that right now. Um, so unless Vivian, sorry, can. I'll be honest, the house didn't feel like it was on stilts that it was giving me. It did feel like it was on the ground, um, and literally I'm just seeing one side of it. So it didn't feel like it had stilts on this house. Okay. I don't know whether you can still take that or not, but I do feel it. I'm just seeing like a backyard in this house. It doesn't feel like stilts. So I might be with Jeannie. Okay, so Jeannie, there's a sense now as I'm drawing about his room with this boy, and I'm getting again the sense of this boy's exploration, this boy's inquisitiveness, this boy's he really asked loads. He was really inquisitive. This boy actually, the more I'm drawing him closer, the more I get a sense of him asking questions and questions and questions and questions about quite a lot of stuff. So I feel that just a really inquisitive, but also along with that, there's a sense of big sense of fun. There's a big sense of jerkiness about him, you know. And even with his learning and even with his asking of this information, it wouldn't get too serious. There's a sense of him being just a very, very light person, you know. I also get the sense of him just going out and doing things very, very regularly. Just in the sense of like the minute you sort of gave him any free time, that's it, it would be off. And you wouldn't, you know, if you didn't tell him when to come back, hard luck, you know, you won't see him for dinner. I just get this great sense about him of like always going, seeing people, seeing friends, going on places, going on trips, you know. I'm just gonna bring him the main message forward as to why he's come through tonight. And so the minute I'm drawing closer to him about the main message about why he's come forward, I do need to say I'm feeling a sense of tears around. So what that's saying I feel is that on his passing there was a lot of tears. There was a lot of, I really need to say, I'm just getting this strong sense of like there's just a lot of tears, you know. There was a lot of upset, a lot of unknowing as well. I feel there was a lot of almost like questions unanswered, like is he okay? Will he be okay? I just get this great sense of tears that he's showing me at the moment. Okay. You do need to know that this boy is around you, and he's around you with his lovely energy. So I am working with Jeannie now, I think. So Jeannie, you do need to know that this boy is around you with all of that love and all of that beautiful, like young vibrancy and that young explorative how he was, you know. Oh, his death date just passed. Okay, yeah, yeah. This is why I feel that he's coming forward partly to do this, but I do feel he's coming forward because I just get a sense of you needing you to put your mind at rest, you know. And I do feel like I can tell you without being no doubt that he is here, he's around you. He's also in his heaven as well, and his heaven is him like zipping about doing things. I am seeing him in this like, I feel he's like wearing like swimming trunks and a t-shirt in this picture. And I'm just seeing him with his arms. He's not particularly posing as such, but I do feel he might be like just bending his back slightly and smiling because he was a bit cheeky. And I feel he might have a picture of him like this. I feel the colours of his shirt as well might be like quite a bright orange or something in this picture, actually, or brightish colour. Maybe there's some sort of bright t-shirt or something that he's wearing in this picture. And he's just got this smile and he's like tilting his back a bit and smiling. Just know that that's how he wants to be remembered, you know. He's not in any pain, he's not in any distress. He is around you with lots and lots of love. He has lots of love for you. I just when I'm talking about like asking him about his message, I just get this great sense of I'm seeing him like sat on his bed with his knees up a little bit and like holding onto his knees. But then I'm seeing you around him like that. So I feel you might well have just looked after him like that. I'm just seeing that in my. He's just giving me that at the moment. Okay, so I just get a sense of you putting your arms around him, but it would have been also like whether or not he had his knees up on the settee, and you sort of just gathered them all up, you know. Just know that it's around you with lots of love and light, okay? And I do hope that helps you. You take care of Jeannie, okay? You'll leave that with love and light. He's a beautiful energy, I can certainly tell you. He's a lovely energy, you know. And he gave me, you know, just thank you for coming forward, you know. So I do hope that helps you, Jeannie, okay? Okay, so what we're gonna, yes, we'll do some quick adverts, yeah. So tomorrow night we have the fantastic Ellie Charles, and she's chatting with your loved ones. I mean, I love the show. So do catch Ellie Charles, who's a spiritual medium, and that's at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And don't forget, that's on youtube.com/spiritual psychics TV. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the little bell, and then you get notifications when it goes live. So don't forget that, everybody. And then on Friday, we have the Origins of the Ancients with Brigitte Visser and Kate Buxton. And that again is Friday evenings from 8 p.m. Don't forget that, a great show. So do check it out. And as I say, the easiest thing is to just subscribe and press that little bell, and then you get all notifications when it goes live. So, a little bit of advance notice. There's about to be a video go up about the Halloween event, the fantastic Halloween event. So do look out for that and put it in your diaries. Here we go. So check that out, everybody. I was trying to be scary just then, but I don't think it worked. Anyway, put that in your diaries about that Halloween event, everybody. It will be a great, great event. Definitely worth catching. So lots of fantastic shows here. Oh, sorry, Jeannie. Sorry to hear you're crying, but I hope that's, you know, tears of comfort, you know. So what we're going to do, we're going to go on to some more card readings. Just going to take a drink. It's a very cool video, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Mary's dubbed them the fearsome four. I like it. Are you going to dress up, Richard? All I have to say is Mrs. Doubtfire. There we go. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let me answer the question. Yeah. So someone just sent in a question earlier. Tina, thank you very much, Tina, for your question. So, where did you start with the Buddhism, Sam? I want to start learning about it. So, what it was is that when I first started to develop my mediumship, I understood that I learned that meditation is a very important aspect to develop spiritually. And so, Buddhism is like an integral part of mediumship. And to be honest, so the meditation aspect of things is, did I say Buddhism is an integral part then? I think I meant to say meditation is an integral part of mediumship. And so I started to meditate a little bit, but then I'm very lucky because very near me there's a Buddhist retreat center. And so I started attending classes at this Buddhist retreat center. It's a Kadampa Buddhist retreat center. and that I started to go to this center to learn more about meditation. And so what I did initially was just go there to learn, because obviously Buddhist monks are interested in meditation. That's at the core, at the center of everything, really, of how they work with things. So I went along there, and so when I went along to the center, the Kadampa center, what happened is that obviously I learned about meditation, but I was also learning about Buddhism at the same time. And then I progressively kept trying out some of these things that they were talking about. And it was progressively having a very powerful impact on me in a positive way, and making me, what I learned with Buddhism was essentially how everything is a perception. And that can then really be very profound. The more you realize that and look into it, then it can really take you along a spiritual path. And so, yeah, I just got more and more into the Buddhism, and it sort of developed. So the Kadampa Buddhist is a lovely, what would you call it, like branch of Buddhism, and they have centres all over the UK. They have classes happening all over the UK online and everything. And so that's what I would advise. And I found the teachings very beneficial for me. Of course, I would never tell anyone to be Buddhist at all. But everyone's free to their choice. But Buddhism is, as I say, more of a way of viewing things and a way of life than I feel. And so it's been very beneficial for me. It's helped me immensely on my path. And we all have our own individual path. Don't ever try and put yourself in a box. Particularly, I certainly don't fit in a box. My outlook is one of like love and compassion, and so I just do what I feel I'm spirit guide me to do, and my intuition, and that's how I work really. And the closer you can get to that intuition and being in the flow, then the more signs and everything you just see around you, and then it's almost self-perpetuating. And the more you do, then the more you get, and the more you get, the more you do. And so it becomes this like beautiful wave of energy that you ride, you know. And it means that when for some reason you have technical difficulties, you don't get stressed about it. We just cope with it and deal with it and do what we do, and that's all good, you know. And so it's just, anyway, that's my little bit of advice. So I hope that helps you. So Kadampa Buddhism is the one that I followed on that. So yeah, check that out. So I think it's time for another reading. Let's do another reading. So I'll do another tarot card reading. I'll pick number 11. Oh, really? Right, we're going to pick another number then. We'll have number 1. Heather. Okay, so it's time for your reading. Just so people know, I cannot see any names, or I haven't got a list of names or anything. I'm just picking the numbers randomly. It's Richard that's telling me who's the next reading is. So, yeah, just in case people are wondering. So, Heather, let me give you a card. Okay. So, Heather, your card, the 4 of Swords. Okay, so what I feel this card is about actually is what I get from this card. The Swords is obviously linked to hurt, but I feel there's about this card. I feel there's a sense of not moving at the moment. That's what I get a really great sense of. I get a sense of you finding things a bit hard as well, because the reason why I'm saying that is that these people are sat down on the ground and they're sat on rough sand and rocks. And so I feel that what that's telling me is that actually you're kind of sat and very just sedentary at the moment. Like you're used to, you actually love walking and you love doing things. But at the moment, I feel, Heather, you're just feeling like you're just being stopped and restricted, and just like there's a sense of like, and this isn't like you. And I feel that almost, I feel there's a sense of you not quite knowing where to pick things up and go on to next, because I get a sense of these people really being afraid to pick up that carpet because they're afraid of getting cut by the swords in it, you know. And I feel that that's a bit like you. You're feeling a little bit afraid of just exactly where to pick things up from, and so you're not finding things easy right now as well. And so for you, I feel you're definitely going through these challenges at the moment. I do feel things maybe are feeling not so easy for you at the moment. But I feel with this card, what the strong thing that comes forward in terms of like, so how can you get over these things that I've been talking about? Because I haven't sounded very positive, the things I've been talking about, but the answer lies in this card too, about, so how can you help yourself to get out of this position, okay? So what you can do, I feel I'm getting a strong sense of these people talking to each other. So I actually feel that what you need to be doing is you need to be talking to people around you. You need to be talking to your family, to your friends, connecting to people. Because I think it's through connecting to people that you realize that you actually have a lot of people that think a lot of you. And I think there's a lot of people also that won't mind putting themselves out to give you a hand moving things and shifting things and just helping you with things, you know. And I just get a strong sense of talking to people and speaking to people. I'm getting a sense of as well, I think you might know one particular friend that is a really good listener, because I'm drawn to this man here really listening to you intently. So I feel just connect to that person, because I feel they will really help you a lot. And they're just such a good listener. So I do feel that person's a beautiful person, that friend of yours. I think you know who I'm talking about, that you can just really speak to and just let things out and let go, you know. I think what will happen is once you do that, say you don't tell you that, this is why you've got the card, because this is the main message of the card. I do feel to start talking, because I think by talking you will actually lift that bit of weight that you have. And I think that once you do that talking, then it will be almost like released, and you'll find it easier again. And there is a particular friend coming forward though that is a good listener, so I feel gravitate to them first, perhaps. I think that will help you. And I think once you start to talk about things, then these like challenges and bumps and rocks that you can see around will slowly start to disappear, until you will be able to sort of be much more calmer, know where you're going more, just have that bit more direction than I feel that you've got right now. So I'm going to leave that with love and light, and I hope that helps you there. Okay then, so right. I'm going to carry on a little bit longer because we started a bit late. So I'm happy to carry on and do maybe another couple more. We'll see. So I'm gonna keep going, everybody. Since we started late, I still got it in me. I'm still got the energy flowing. So I'm gonna do a couple more card readings, I think. So I'm gonna pick another number. So we'll have number. Let's think about this. 8. Terry, welcome. So I'm gonna give you your card. Let me just. Welcome, Terry. Mod, excellent. Mods are fantastic. So you've joined a great team here at Spiritual Psychics TV. It's a lovely, lovely caring group, and all the viewers are all just wonderful as well. But it's just a really beautiful place, this, a very special place, one that we need to really value and look after, which is exactly what you mods do. So thank you very much for that. Okay, then, so here we go, Terry. So your card. The Queen of Cups. Beautiful card. So I'll tell you what I'm picking up about this card. So Cups is to do with love to begin with. And I do feel you have love very close to you, because you can see how close that cup is there. And that cup that's close to you of love is brimming over with love. So you have someone very close to you with lots of love for you. I think that's really, really nice. About you as well, I'm picking up a sense of, I'm actually picking up a sense of calmness about this. I'm picking up the skin there. Do you see how nice and calm that? I'm just sensing a sense of just like a calmness there, and an ability to, you have a great ability to let things almost like roll off you like a duck's, like water off a duck's back. I feel like you have a great ability to do that with a lot of different things. And I feel that things don't get to you like they get to other people because of that. I think you're just you've got this ability to sort of almost like just see that it's just not worth getting involved in. It's not worth the drama. It's not worth the worry. And I do feel that because of that, you've actually got quite I'm just sensing this calmness from you, this strength as well. Actually, it's about this strength that I'm picking up on. Even though you're not physically, I don't feel a big person or anything. You've got this real strength there, actually, that I'm really picking up on. You can deal with breezes and winds that come in and just like try to disturb you, but they kind of don't. You just have an ability to just sort of remain very like calm and see things for what they are, I get a sense of you as well. I'm being drawn to the fan now. When I'm looking at the fan, I'm drawn to the different parts of the fan. So I feel what this is saying to me is I feel for you, I feel there's lots of different sides to you. I feel that, and what I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. What I feel is that there's a sense of like, there's a creative side, there's the protective side, there's this like wise side, there's this spiritual side, there's this the mod side to what you do. There's so I feel that you have all of these kind of like interests, but they all come to one. Yeah, you definitely do really feel that with you. This is just a confirmation card, really, just to say keep being the wonderful person you are, because you're really strong, you're very wise, a spiritual person. Don't underestimate that in any way. And really truly believe that and just enjoy your journey. I think for your journey, there's lots of wonderful things to discover, and I think you'll find it when the time is right in that sense. So don't rush your spiritual journey. Just enjoy it. I feel I need to say that. Just really enjoy it. Just enjoy the journey you're going on. It might not always happen in the way that you imagine it. Just really just water off a duck's back. You know all about that. Just enjoy it. That's what I need to just say to you. And try to really tap into that, like the place you are right now, and just enjoy that and just see what all the wonderful things. I don't feel this, I'm saying this, but I don't feel you're a sort of person that doesn't feel that. But this is just really just reminding you, just don't forget that always. If you can in your spiritual practice, to always focus on that gratitude, on that, the things that you have even more, but keep being that wonderful person that you are, and I'll leave that with love and light. So there we are. I hope that does help you. Thank you for your lovely comments as well. Appreciate that. So I'm going to do another card reading, one more card reading, I think. Oh, sorry, I'm not that. I'm not gonna, I want to do, yeah. Okay, so I have, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pick another random number. Okay, so we'll have number, let's see, we'll have number 3. All right, okay. We'll have number 14. Oh, really? If people want a reading, do comment, everybody, if you want a reading, and then I'm going to pick a number. So do comment, everyone, if you want a reading. We'll try and get some more comments up, and then we'll pick a number. Yeah, I'd love to go and see behind the scenes, yeah. So actually, after this reading, there's going to be a surprise, actually. I'm going to do something after this reading, so it'll all become clear soon. It is a bit like bingo. All right, we'll have number, let's have number 12. Tell you what, and every time I'm picking a number, Terry's name keeps popping up at that place. And pick the first person before that isn't Terry. Before number 12 that isn't. Michelle, okay. So you're reading then. Do hang around, everybody, because I'm not finished with readings yet. So hang around. Okay, Michelle. Wow, the Princess of Wands. So this is a very spiritual card, Michelle. So wands, for starters, links to all of that side of this spirituality. This is near your heart. So I feel that your spirituality that you have really is, you do feel connected to your heart with your spiritual practice and your outlook of things. You really do work from the heart. Also, as well, with this card, when I'm looking at this card, I do feel there's a sense of, I'm just getting a sense of this person going through some difficult stuff in the past, because the eyes in this card are just giving me this sense of like you've experienced things. So I do feel there's a sense of going through some hard things emotionally in the past. I'm just seeing it in your eyes, and I do feel that those are things that you will forever like hold and learn from in that sense. But just getting a sense from these eyes about they've been weathered with a bit of life almost, you know. And I do feel that but that what that has grown you into is this like person that's really experienced things and person that is really got a deep insight. I think you're able to get a deep insight to people as well. I feel you're able to connect to people very deeply, and I think the reason why that is because you run from the heart and you connect with the heart. And that is really, I feel, a lot about how your spirituality kind of works. Like your heart is the engine room for it all, almost, you know. Also, I'm getting a sense of with this card as well, a sense of your third eye as well, because I did get a sense of that what she's wearing there. So I wouldn't be surprised if your third eye is not either active already or you're definitely developing that. Just getting a sense of your third eye being very like busy in the sense of like you're developing it, or there's you've got that ability there. Just really, this is a confirmation card. You are on the right path. Continue your beautiful outlook and connecting to your heart and love. Continue to bring light into the world as well. I do feel you light up the world for lots of people around you. So really continue doing that. It's helping people and it's also helping you too. I'm just going to leave that with love and light, and I hope that helps you. Okay. So I said there was a surprise coming up. And the surprise is I'm going to do an oracle card reading, I think. I hope that helps you, Michelle. So these are the oracle cards. I use a couple of different ones. I use these ones. And I also use another pack called the Wisdom of the Oracle, but I'm drawn to my energy oracle cards for this reading. Okay, I'm going to pick a reading, pick a number, and then you can pick the nearest name to that number. Is that right? Yeah. So I'll have number 12. Oh, so they work. Okay, so I'm going to give you an oracle card reading now. Go. So Sally, here we go. Here's your card. Door to Romance. So for you, Sally, with this card, what I get a big sense of this card is I actually feel that it's like the doors are opening to new beginnings almost. So like almost a sense of stepping into a new phase. That's what I need to say. Because can you see in this card, there's like a room that they're stepping into this new phase. So I feel with this like this stepping into a new room and everything. I feel there's a link to water around you as well, Sally. There's some connection to water because I'm seeing this particular thing on the card as like a pool of water. So whether or not you live near any water or just spiritually you work with water, and then it helps you. I'm just getting a sense of like water being quite important for you in your practices, in your spirituality. You're just always drawn to it. Also, as well, I see that you've been really working. I do get a sense of you really working for your development in that sense. So I do feel that you're a person that sits back and just lets it happen. I do feel you really have gone out there and trying to look for things to help develop your spirituality, because I just get a sense of all these lovely hearts everywhere as you really like exploring everywhere and finding different people to learn from. And even in some sort of shows like this, learning off different readings and just trying to use every opportunity as a development opportunity, which is really good. It's a really good way. Yeah, I've just seen it. There's a strong connection with water around. And also as well, this card to do with like, so you're going to be stepping into like everything's almost like going up a level almost. You're going to go on to the next sort of phase almost. And I really get a sense of this phase of you being very liberated in a sense, because I'm seeing this cage there, but that to me, you're outside that cage. So you're not inside a cage. So I really sense you having this freedom, having this like liberation almost. So this is going to be in line with your maybe perhaps some of the realizations you might be getting, or how your outlook is really starting to change in relation to things and to do with that. Yes, so you're meditating. When you're meditating, your mind can be free, you know. Really do think about that. Just a sense of as well, don't be afraid to open doors. Don't be thinking that you should only go one way. You need to go with what feels right for you. And when you have something that feels right for you, you know, take those doors, open it, and have a good explore and enjoy it, you know. And I just need to leave that with love and light. Really just enjoy your development. Do continue doing the wonderful things. You know, I feel you are a lovely person. I feel you are a really kind person. So you really deserve all of this. And yeah, just enjoy as your development continues to grow and develop. Just really enjoy that. I'm going to leave that with love and light. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to wrap up there, I'm afraid, everybody. But thank you so much for watching this evening and supporting us, and all your lovely comments. A big thank you to Richard. So give him a big round of applause for looking after me so well and everything. Sorry. Okay. Okay, everybody. So don't forget, lots of great programs coming up here on Spiritual Psychics TV. Do like and follow. It's gone from. do like and follow. Follow them on YouTube and also on. Do you have the Twitter as well? Well, don't forget to like them on Twitter, Spirit PT Lee as well. And yes, we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me this evening, and I will see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Love and light. Take care out there. Good night.